Happy New Year. The first show of the new year.
Yee.
2024. And so we're going to start off today talking about love. Is love an action or a feeling? Because everybody has a different, viewpoint on this. So I know how I feel about it.
You go first.
You want me to start? I think love is an action. And I think it's an action because, well, for a few reasons, but like think about when someone says, I love you, right? Love it's an action. You're loving that person, right? So now we could all feel love. You can't feel it, but I truly feel like it is something that you give, therefore it's an action. That's how I rationalize it. I think that there's a sense of responsibility and maturity that comes along with being in love and loving someone, all the things, right? But yeah, so to me, it's an action. And I can go on, but what are your thoughts on that?
I say it's both. I say love is an action and love is a feeling because,
Okay.
like you said, you can love somebody and that's an action, right? That's you loving, you showing love, but you also have to be able to receive love, right? And in order to receive love, you have to feel a certain way.
You have to be open to feeling.
You have to be open, because a lot of people can't receive it, right?
I agree.
And people want to feel loved as well. So that's what I'm saying. It's both because you want to feel that as well. You don't just want to give.
No,
right?
everybody
Because
wants to feel loved.
it's about giving. But if you just the only one giving that love, you're gonna get tired of giving that love. So it's about receiving that love as well. So it's about feeling loved, right?
But isn't receiving an action too?
It is.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
It is. Receiving it is. But feeling love, from those around you in your space, right? You want the people around you to show you that action as well. Right. You don't just want to be the only one doing the action, right? You want to feel loved as well.
I will say
so
this.
I say it's both.
I mean, to speak to that a little bit, when I feel loved, like there's almost like a physical kind of feeling that you get like this euphoria of I don't know, it's butterflies in your stomach when you see someone and you're excited. There's like a level of excitement. So I feel like that is definitely especially if they do something really sweet for you or go out of their way, then you have that you're gushing a little bit. I mean, for me, for you, okay. So do you think have you ever had physical feel someone's really shown you love, physical feelings that come up, or no? Because
I think you do feel a certain way. I think first you feel that love for somebody, and then that makes you want to give that love, right? Because it's a lot of people who, you don't treat people the same. You wouldn't treat somebody, a stranger, the same way as your loved ones, right? You wouldn't do certain things. If a stranger says something, that may not affect you as much as if your closest loved one says something to hurt you, right? Because again, you love that person, so you're gonna feel the hurt that comes with that. So yeah, I do feel where's that going?
I was asking you if you've ever had a physical kind of a feeling come over you, if someone's showing you love.
You feel a certain way, you feel a certain way. They say
physical signs. He went off on a little tangent.
But see, I don't know if that's necessarily love though, because sometimes you can meet somebody and just because you feel the butterflies, just because you feel a little nervous, it's just like a crush. It's just an interest in somebody, right?
Well, there's that. That's different.
I don't know if that's necessarily
love. That's more like new excitement.
That'd be like when people say love at first sight. I don't believe you can.
I don't believe in love at first sight
as well.
How do you know them? You're just seeing them. You don't know what's inside. This could be the most beautiful person in the world to you, and they could be real ugly on the inside.
Exactly.
So the love at first sight thing to me is I mean, you could be interested, sure, but what if you get to know this person, you're like, ooh, I'm not aligned with them at all. Where's love
Yeah,
at first
true.
sight go? It's
True.
more like lust at first sight I mean, for I don't know. I mean, or interest, you could say.
That's what I'm
But some
saying. It's
but
like
some
a
people
like.
do have a lust at first sight. It's like, ooh, I see that, I want that. Especially men. Sorry to call out men, but
Yeah,
there's a
but
lot of
I do think eventually you can feel that love, but that love that you
that has
feel
to grow.
yeah, and it'll come in the form of like pain too sometimes, not
Oh
always
well, yeah,
positive.
because with
And
love
love
comes
hurts,
pain.
right? So
Absolutely, because let's
you
be
definitely
real.
can feel love.
In any kind of relationship, or whatever everybody calls it something different these days. There's gonna be pain. There's gonna be disagreements and this and that, and it's so yeah. But if you have that love for each other, you'll be able to get through it. You'll be able to hear each other out. You'll be able to work with each other. But yeah, if you don't have the love there, you're not. You're just
So
it's
to
not
answer
good.
the question, you say it's just
Is
an
it an
action.
action or a feeling? So you think both?
I say both, and you
Both.
say just action.
I said just action, but I see what you're saying. I mean, I'm not gonna. I just initially, when I think about it, I'm like, oh, it's an action because you're showing it, receiving it, so that's doing something, right? Which is an action. When you do, you're an action. However,
Because what would make you want to love someone? You would have to first
what makes you want to
feel a certain way, right?
Well, good point. True, and they have to make you feel a certain way.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah. So all right.
So that's what I said.
Valid
both.
point.
I think we could just end it right there on a point for Wolf, if you want to call it. But unless you got something else to add.
Not really. No, it was something that we came across this morning, and we're like, ooh, let's do a show on this. Let's see what I kind of want to hear from you guys. Do you think love is an action? Do you think it's a feeling? Do you think
comment
it's both?
below.
So leave it in the comments. Let us know what you think, and
like, comment, subscribe. Be on the lookout for more videos. Check the links.
Yeah, added the links now to our socials, so you don't have to.
Check them out. Follow, and keep up with us, man.
For sure.
Simple
and happy
as that.
2024.
Is it?